Hi there, this is Tina from Tinaheals.com and welcome to this video. This is your tarot guidance for the month of March 2019, and it is a very intense month, of course. I've written about it. We are going to have the Pisces new moon tomorrow. Stop! We're going to have the Pisces new moon tomorrow, and it's or day after, wherever you are, whichever part of the world you are. So this is conjunct Neptune, conjunct Vesta, and Mercury is conjunct Chiron at the very end of Pisces. And you know, Pisces 29 degrees is essentially the degree of despair. Okay, the degree that is very, very difficult to pivot through, because if you understand, it is the end of the zodiac, and Pisces by itself has oftentimes been labeled as the dumping ground of the zodiac. So Mercury conjunct Chiron turning retrograde right before a new moon, Uranus changing signs, and as Chiron moved into Aries, Uranus is now moving into Taurus, 0 degrees of Taurus. Mars is also in Taurus, somewhere in the mid degrees. Venus has just moved into Aquarius, and remember that the South Node or Ketu is not in Aquarius this time. So for Venus, this is a time of really reaching out to communities without that restrictive, subtractive force of Rahu, okay, of Ketu, okay, or the South Node. So this time the South Node is in Capricorn, and things are different, you know. So without wasting any more time, let's straight get to the tarot reading for all the 12 astrological signs. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and ascendant. So the cards I'll be using will be the Gilded Tarot and Osho Zen Tarot. And of course, for your romance guidance, I will be pulling from Doreen Virtue's The Romance Oracle. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Now, the first astrological sign of Aries. So this is a very special time for you, Aries, as Chiron is coming into your sign and making this sign its home for a while. This has to do with the wounding of the identity, okay, and a lot of things will surface for you, Aries, things you always don't want to face up to. Okay, all much love on your path, and let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, since today is Shivratri, Shiva is the divine masculine, I'm going to chant the Mahamrityunjaya jap before we continue. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Purvartvami Bhavandanar Mrityor Mokshiyamamritatva. This is the invocation of Shiva as Mahamrityunjaya, or the conqueror of death. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Let's see what I have for you. The Star in reverse. So Aries, what I see is conflict, possibly with an Aquarius. But the Star is essentially about healing and you know, letting things move, letting things go. We've just had the Tower moment before this, okay, and after the Tower moment comes the Star. It's about receiving and giving. It's about maybe waiting, maybe patience, maybe self-discovery. So take this time if you need to. And Mercury is retrograde, you know, for you in your 12th sign, and this brings about a lot of stuff from past lives, ancestors. So see what comes up and how you can deal with that. Find a facilitator, because 12th house Mercury transit is a very special time. So work with the facilitator, learn something. And Mercury in the 12th house is very, very special with psychic abilities, receptivity. So it kind of ties up to the message that I just gave you about reversing this energy. That's possibly a blockage somewhere. Energy is not free flowing, okay? So somewhere there's a blockage. There has to be a certain amount of receptivity, and this is not something that I can beat into you. This is going to be inculcated into your very being with the transit of Chiron in your sign. Okay, this is something that you will have to understand: receptivity, how to receive, how to get over the wounding and be open, love yourself enough. Okay, so that was that. In the romance department, let's see what we have for Aries. Okay, release your ex. This is a very clear signal for many of you out there asking me what you need to do. You have your answer. Release your ex. Okay, you know what to do. Taurus, Uranus is just moving into your sign, 0 degrees of Taurus. Mars is in the mid degrees. So you're an earth sign, and there's like mutual harmony going on with Pluto, Saturn forming trines with your sign. So this is good for you, Taurus. Okay, this time Uranus is going to be very supportive once it comes into Taurus. Taurus is the physical body. Okay, all the people say that okay, Uranus may be sluggish in Taurus, or Uranus likes change and Taurus does not like change. So there's a sort of a conflict there, but it's about adaptability. And remember, Uranus is the great awakener. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. You are the most feminine of the zodiac. Beautiful. Okay, again another reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. This tells me that there is just no harmony in teamwork in your life right now, Taurus, or in your family. There are disruptions and nothing is being done smoothly. Okay, if you have to go somewhere, there are quarrels that are popping up. If you have to get something done, maybe hubby's not listening, maybe it has to do with the kids and you're just not able to see eye to eye about certain things. So maybe somebody else is just not bothered. Okay, if this is the office area, then try and not be too competitive, stay out of trouble. Right now with Mercury retrograde, of course you understand that things are not what they seem. Communication can be disrupted, and Uranus is the great disruptor, the great awakener. So with epiphanies, with spiritual awareness, there may be moments of stress. Okay, there may be moments of difficulty. All right, so 3 of Cups in reverse. Emotions all over the place for some reason, and this has to do with clinging to the past. So there could be a menage a trois happening somewhere. Maybe your partner cheated, or maybe you cheated, and then there's some baggage, and it doesn't look good because you're clinging to the past. But Uranus is not going to allow you to do that. So see that for yourself and let it go. Whatever you need to go, don't hold on anymore. This new moon in Pisces, it's very special for you, so don't let it linger, all right. In the love department, sorry Taurus, I almost forgot, Uranus does have a very sexual energy to it as well. Express your love. There you have it. I can put it better. Express your love. If there's somebody you're thinking about, go out there, let them know what you think. Now Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Geminis. Okay, let's just shuffle. Again another reverse. So 6 of Wands in reverse means somebody is questioning your authority, or you are unable to take on this leadership role that's been thrust upon you for some reason. Okay, maybe you feel like you're failing people, or things are just not going the way you want it to, and there's stuck energy there. There could be, people could be throwing things at you, things from the past that you've probably dealt with, but people are not willing to move on. They want you to take a lot more responsibility than what you need to do, right? What you feel comfortable doing right now. So this is pretty. But remember, Venus is in Aquarius, in a harmonious aspect to you, so this is good for relationships and money, communication, okay? Past lives. So Gemini, things from your past life, people from your past lives are coming into your life right now. This can happen with Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Of course, you get that, right? Now, be careful, be mindful, and work with the facilitator if you want to explore your past lives, if you want to explore beyond the domain of the physical. Free yourself. So there's obviously something that is keeping you chained to maybe an idea or a person or something, and you're unable to free yourself. If you don't, I don't think you're gonna really connect with someone on such a deep level, if you know what I mean, right? So now we have Cancer. Cancer with Rahu in Cancer, the North Node in Cancer, thinks we are all moving towards a Cancerian joint destiny. So let's see what we have. Temperance, not reverse. This is the god of Sagittarius. So this is the god of alchemy, Cancer. This is the god of waiting, yes, because temperance is about waiting, but it's also about knowing that the things that you needed to do or the work that you needed to complete has been complete. You may not see it so easily because temperance, this patience is a virtue, is the hallmark of this card. It's the energy signature of this card. So patience, and don't give up. Continue the work that you are doing in facing your shadows, in doing whatever you need to do. Tune into this silence within. That's what temperance tells you. Tune in to the silence within. You will find healing, Cancer, if you open up. You may embrace your destiny and find much healing. So, in the love department, Cancer, of course, let's not forget that. It is safe for you to love, okay? Remember that. It's safe for you to love right now. Now, astrological sign of Leo. So, well, Leo, what's happening? Let's see what we have for you. Today is Shivaratri, so I'm gonna chant a Mahamrityunjaya japa, which invokes Shiva as the great destroyer or the conqueror of death. Mahamrityunjaya, okay? Mrityu is death. Mrityunjaya is conqueror of death. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Purvaradvami Bhavandanar Mrityar Muktriya Mamritatva. The energies are very powerful today. So let's see what I have. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So Leo, what I see is you've put in a lot of hard work. You have busted your balls, so to speak, done whatever needed to be done, dealt with whatever needed to be dealt with, but you don't see the rewards coming in as you'd expect. there are delays, there's confusion, and well, what can I say? Things with Mercury retrograde can get very murky. Pisces is your 8th house, so 8th house of secrets, 8th house is debt, tax, so things could get murky. Hold on there. If you've done the hard work, it's gonna pay off, and it may not appear to be so right now, but the best you can do is just hold on. Possibilities. So look at the problem through different angles, from different angles, okay? Because when you feel confined, know that there are always possibilities. There are infinite possibilities. When you feel restricted, constricted, when you feel like there is no movement, don't give in to that paranoia, Leo. Okay, possibilities. There is always, once a door closes, another opens. 29 degrees of Pisces, Mercury going retrograde in your 8th house. So this is quite something. So in the love department, I have stay optimistic about stay optimistic about your love life. So if you've been fretting, if you've been feeling negative, if you put that energy out there, that's what you'll get. So don't do that. Now, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Of course, lots going on. 5th house, Cappy. You've got Pluto, Saturn. And now you've just had Venus in your 6th house. So concentrate on your everyday, on your, maybe make peace with your hidden enemies, maybe find solutions to your pet's health, 6th house pet. Also with Uranus in your 9th house, okay? This is special. This is going to be about what you believe, what you fundamentally believe, your higher values and principles. So Virgo, clarity. Now, Queen of Swords can be an iffy energy. It can be a person who fights with you, or somebody who is maybe your partner is involved with. A lot of interpretations of the Queen of Swords kind of are like that. So for some of you Leos, there's clearly something going on with an air sign person. Doesn't have to be a female. It could very well also be your boyfriend's mom or husband's mom, or mom-in-law, even your own mother. There's a lot of conflict. An older sister of your boss, and there's some kind of conflict. Maybe they just don't see eye to eye with you. You don't see eye to eye with them, and there is just a lot of disruptions because of this. Some of you, this is about clarity, finally gaining clarity, okay, and moving on and understanding okay, why was I stuck over there, this is the reason, and then moving on. Okay, so very good for exams or interviews. If you're going for an exam or an interview, then this is very good for you, because this will give you the mental clarity that I think we all need right now with Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And Virgo, Pisces is your polarity. So depending on what personal planets you have in Virgo, or you have a Mercury retrograde bang opposite, and you're just about to have a new moon there, conjunct Neptune and Vesta. So and of course the fixed star Arcanair. And I've spoken about the 29 degrees of Pisces. It's a very problematic degree. It's called the degree of utter despair, also because there's this fixed star there called Sheet, okay, S-C-H-E-A-T, Skeet, and it's very disruptive, okay, and very Virgo, the master. So this is clearly someone coming to you, and this is very, very energetically similar to Saturn in the 5th. So there is, of course, somebody coming to you, mentoring you, teaching you something, or you playing this role, okay, in someone's life, and you having to show someone the way, or maybe achieve mastery in something, okay, whatever it is that you've been working towards, or wherever you are going, you achieve a level of mastery. With Saturn in the fifth, it is the best time to make your business a reality, launch that business, and turn your dreams into reality. Of course, there's a huge sextile with Neptune and Saturn, and that is so good to channel this energy of making your dreams a reality, because Neptune's about this nebulous energy. It's about dreaming big, but Saturn is restriction. It's when you don't know how to put on the brakes, Saturn will do that for you. So let's see what we have in terms of, so traveling is what I see for some of you Virgos. You're going to really feel emancipated when you travel. Connect with maybe people similar to you with similar interests, maybe people you connect with and vibe with on a deep emotional spiritual level. So it's a really good time to grow through traveling for you Virgo, okay, if you ask me. And Queen of Swords also has this energy of travel, okay, of just exploration, intellectual activation. So in the love department, Virgo, Saturn in the fifth can be hard, Pay attention to the red flags. So if you've been thinking about someone, if you've been dating someone, and they're not good for you, then they're probably not good for you, okay? This is as clear as it gets. Look, pay attention, okay? 7th house Mercury retrograde, okay? Mercury going retrograde on Skeet, this fixed star that is really problematic, in opposition to maybe your moon, for instance, okay, in Virgo, or maybe your ascendant of Venus. So this could bring about a lot of issues. So be prepared, know who you're dealing with, know what you're dealing with, and then be happy about it. Only then can you genuinely move on, okay? So we all need to sometimes, so we move on. And okay, so Libra, what's going on with you? This Pisces is your 6th house of again, Pisces your 8th house, and this is going to be such a huge thing for you, okay? And with Mercury retrograde there. One second. So I get this name that's coming to me right now, Libra, okay? I'm gonna tell you maybe about it, but pardon me, there's a lot of, sometimes I get these messages, and then I'm like, all right, so 6th house is a big thing, so just be careful of that, what goes on and who you trigger, all right? Okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So what I see for some of you is conflict with an earth sign person, maybe your wife. Queen of Pentacles is about abundance, about concretizing an idea. Pentacles are about finances. Okay, so this is about maybe you're not getting the reward that you deserve, or maybe someone's literally not giving you your paycheck, or not clearing your payments, or the idea you put out did not work, it fizzled out, Libra. So just hang on there, because abundance is your way. Queen of Pentacles has a very sure energy of manifestation. So use this Pisces new moon as a very powerful tool of manifestation, and see what comes for you. Change, a lot of change is gonna come. Be prepared, okay? Be prepared. A lot of change is coming. Now, in the love department, let's see. Oh Wow, Libra, you get your soulmate. Love that card. Soulmate for you, Libra. So Scorpio, can I say, you're the sign of death, and today is Mahashivratri, and I'm going to chant you the Mahamrityunjaya Jap, which invokes Shiva as the conqueror of death. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Purvadatwami Bhavandanar Mrityor Mokshayam Amritatva. Okay, Three of Wands. You want to go to faraway worlds, you want to maybe travel, maybe you're scrutinizing some options, maybe you're going, you have a lot to discover, Scorpio, and your soul is yearning for it, and things might be difficult right now for you, because you know you have this Mercury retrograde happening to you in a fellow sign, water sign, and this is like your fifth house. So fifth house, romance, partnerships, creativity, you know, not long-term partnerships or marriage, but short-term romantic liaisons. So you're looking to get away and maybe spend some time with them, maybe creatively express yourself. Maybe that's where you meet them. So it looks to be a good time. And I was getting this name when I was doing Libra, and then it popped out. But with Scorpio, I was getting this Tower card moment, and it's come, Thunderbolt. So Uranus moving into Taurus, Scorpio. Taurus is your fourth house, and this is going to be, you know, life-changing. What can I say? You know, it's going to be like what's going on here, right? And family, mother, foundations, stuff like that. You know, you may leave the home you reside in right now, and you may, you know, or you may want to renovate, do something to spruce it up. Fourth house, very special. Now we have Thunderbolt, romance. Okay, of course, romance. Let's get to romance. Forgiving and learning. So Scorpio, whatever you need to let go, and whatever you've learned, all the heartache, all the pain, just grow from it. Okay, don't hold on to it. Don't try to seek vengeance. Grow from it. Okay, just grow from it. That's what the universe wants you to do right now, actually. Okay, now we did that. Sag. Of course, you've got Sag. You've got Jupiter there, so you know that's a good thing with Jupiter in Sag for you. Your ruler's back after 12 years. Probably feels like a huge homecoming. So let's see, Jupiter in Sag, how's it treating you? Let me know in the comments below. Let's see, Knight of Swords in reverse, so maybe cancel flights, Sag, okay? Maybe just confusion with maybe something impulsive that you did and you regret it. Maybe you said something, swords and intellect, or maybe something an idea or something hurt someone, okay, and you were not sure how to react, and you may have been blunt or may not have had the necessary empathy. Knight of Swords is no empathy, remember that. Knight of Swords is very adventurous, very articulate, of course, so there's a lack of articulation. That's what I'm getting. And you know, Mercury is retrograde, so in Pisces, and you know, it started going retrograde the very critical degree of Pisces, 29th degree, and there we have the fixed star Skeet, which is all about misfortune, lies, deceit. So it's It's called the degree of utter despair. So, Sag, be mindful of what you speak right now, okay? Because words do hurt, all right? And let's see, what do we get from the Osho Center for you? Always get to the source, metaphorically speaking, the source within you, but get to the source of a particular problem and try to see where it went wrong, okay? If that's what you are intuitively reading from this. Reconciliation for some of you, Sag, with Mercury retrograde. Well, now we can move on to Capricorn, the 10th sign of the zodiac, ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is now back in Capricorn, about to meet Pluto in 2020. We have the South Node in Capricorn, so it's quite a party there. Let's see what's going on, Cappies. Wow, the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Those of you that are not listening to your intuition, listen to your intuition. There could be lies, there could be deceit also. But for some of you, this is about a beautiful opening of your Kundalini, kind of opening of your chakras, maybe connecting to a higher power, going beyond what you see, learning something deep, Capricorn. You are the sign of discipleship, don't forget that. Okay, you have 3 archetypes: the sea goat, the mountain goat, the sea goat, and the unicorn. Okay, that is the ultimate alchemy of the sign of Capricorn. It's about sharing and caring and growing. So remember that. Okay, so we've had a lot of Capricorn activation, and it's really times you don't know. It's the energy, we don't really know this energy. So it's interesting to pivot through this. You have romantic feelings for someone, so why hide it? Be open, talk about it, okay? Now, Aquarius, of course. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Aquarius, let's see. Oh wow, the Tower. Uranian Thunderbolt. Your ruler is moving into Taurus, Aquarius. Okay, so this is like gonna change everything for you, okay? Fourth house of family, foundations, that's where Uranus has gone in, and Venus has just gone into your sign. Wow, that's nice, and that's gonna, you know, help you connect, maybe find love or connect to someone, okay? Even open your heart more. All right. Did I give you this? Yeah, sharing. I think I did. No, that was Cappy. Okay, I think that I'm yet to give you this. I really forgot. But let's give you one more card from the Osho Center anyway. I get the source. Tune into the source, or if there is a particular issue that you're dealing with, get to the source of it. That's where all the answers will come from. Get done. Romance, of course. Aquarius, see. I forgot, you got Venus in your sign. Healing family issues. So that's going to be pretty heavy. Don't forget, Cappy is still your 12th house, and you've got Saturn, you've got Pluto. So you're probably dealing with some heavy family healing and family stuff anyway. So work through that, release whatever you need to release. Okay, now we have Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. This is your new moon tomorrow, and be blessed. And it's conjunct Neptune, conjunct Achener, and Mercury's in Pisces. So it's beautiful. There's a choice in front of you, and you feel like you don't know which route to take or which path to take, and there could be confusion, there could be the sense of just not knowing what you're doing. Mercury retrograde, conjunct Sheet, turning retrograde, conjunct Skeet. This could be possible. So as an option, don't decide on anything till April if possible. Let it lie and work with the facilitator, work with sharing. I got this for somebody else, so sharing is growing. Maybe someone's not sharing with you and they need to, and they will start sharing with you soon, or maybe you need to share with someone. Okay, so that was all the 12 signs. So hope you had I hope you got the message you needed to. This is Tina from Tinaheals.com. Take care. Bye. Oh, Mahashivratri today, so Om Namah Shivaya is a very, very powerful mantra. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Go to my channel and you can check out the chant that I did. Go to my popular uploads. You'll see the chant of Shiva, and please listen to it. I've combined it with theta and alpha waves. So they take you to that deep, meditative, creative state, and then I chant. So let me know how you like that, and thank you very much. Let's end with the Mahamrityunjaya jap. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Purvaritwami Bhavandanar Mrityor Mukshiyam Amritatva.